Okay, I'm back, and this is the rest of my haul. Oh, I live in the country, and when I was young, and just married and things like that, my style was I wanted the hand-me-down furniture that I would repaint, and if it was painted furniture or if it was hand-me-down and it had scuff marks and two different colors paint showing, I loved all that. It wasn't called distressed back then. It was just called loved and worn and old furniture. But I love that. And so that's what I have always loved. We've lived in the country, and so I wanted everything that was country related, especially if it was somewhere in the like 1940s stuff. So all of my grandmother's enamelware I have on the top of my cabinets and that sort of thing. So I really love that. I have my great grandfather's sewing machine that he added a motor to in the 20s when they finally got electricity, that kind of thing. So, we have a windmill stand in the yard. It's 40 feet tall, 50 feet tall, can't remember. And the windmill got blown off and broken years ago. So it's always been my dream to get that windmill back on top of there and to get a weather vane on it and it working a pump and some electricity. But that's a long time dream for mine because I can't afford one. So we were in Hobby Lobby and my daughter said, "Oh, Mama, look, they have windmills." So this is, it's what, 8, 10 inches, 10 inches or so, and it was in the Christmas section. Of course, they've got really huge ones over in the wall decor section, but I can't afford those either. But this was in the Christmas section, 50% off. And so I got it for $4. And you guys, I can't be happier. This is like my favorite thing that I got in the haul. But, so yeah, I got that. I'm so excited. And let's see, what else? Okay, yeah. So continuing with the country theme, this is how I am. We have a garland, sorry I couldn't think of the word, that is in my downstairs den area that goes on the railing, and we usually only have one for like Christmas or then special occasions. But my daughter and I decided that what we need to do is kind of do one that's a neutral that stays there and we just add on top of it. So this one was in the Christmas shop, it was called. And so for $7, because it was 50% off, yes, that's way more than I would normally pay for something, but it's got the cotton. I can clip away the greenery, and then the bells are very standard rustic with the little twigs. So I have a base, a neutral base here that I can then add to depending on the holiday. Okay, so I also, because it's long, I also got a pack of these. Again, this was in the Christmas section for $8, and it's the real cotton. Now, I live in the country, and there are people near me that have cotton fields that I could go and get these. But to me, I believe that's stealing, so I don't do that. I'm not that kind of person. So I'm really excited about this, and when I get it all done up, I'll possibly show you a video share of where I've made it and maybe even how it's hanging in my den. So I'm just sliding that because it makes a lot of noise. Some of the things that I picked up to add to it, or even what I may do is a separate twine garland that goes with it depending on the season. So this is the one that we're talking about for fall. And this ribbon was there, and it kind of has these little wood beads and charms, and it's got this string, and then there's a leatherette type fabric in there. And so we really like this. Let's see, it was $8, 50% off, so I got it for $4. There's only 5 yards in here, which is a little, for me. I try to be cheap, but I really thought it would be, it's just a little bit, but it would make a lot of impact. I also picked up some of the twine, which was $1.50. I picked up this ribbon, $5, so that made it $2.50. Look at that. Oh, those of you that love pumpkins, look at there. And then they had the ribbon in the Christmas section 50% off. This is $10, so I got it for $5 for 10 yards. And I love it because, you know, this is Christmas if I need it with my rustic Christmas tree, but it's also something that's sort of neutral and with the rustic theme of journals and things that I do. This wide ribbon makes a really great pocket in a journal. Here's another one that's in the neutral type style. And in my house, red is basically my accent color. I have, you know, very neutral except for my husband's navy blue recliner and a few navy blue throws, which kind of go with my red, white, and blue theme. I have very neutral and rustic. So anyway, I really love that. Again, I think it would have been $5 for 10 yards. Okay, then for decor, other things for decor. This was in the Christmas section. It was, I think it was $3 in the end is how much I paid for this after the sale. I don't know, but anyway, a cute little red barn because we live on my grandfather's land, and he had a red dairy barn. And it looked like this on the front of it. So cute. But this was white, so I probably will paint this white at some point. We love the red trucks, and that is not because of the red trucks that everybody's in love with right now, but because we are country. And my husband does trucks and remodels them or whatever. So we have a 1986 Chevrolet Custom Deluxe that he has he's working on, and he's also working on one of his 1967 Chevrolet trucks with the small back glass, if you're interested in any of that. But anyway, he does. We don't have any that are red, but since red is my go-to color in the house, he said he loved the little red trucks. I want one that's bigger, like this, to sit on our coffee table, but I couldn't find one. So I got this one because I think I can take this tree out, and then if I have to, I can put something else in there or even change out the little thing. But this was an ornament, but I'm going to use it as a sit around, kind of like the barn here. Both of them were in the ornament section. Lanterns. My great grandfather worked on the railroad, and then his brother worked in the mines, so we have a lot of lanterns, and so I thought this was kind of cute for them. I'm going to try and see what I can do with this up here, because I'm not a glitter girl, so I'm definitely not digging this green glitter they got going on with this rustic, but I will let you know if I do anything with that. I got this was also it was in the ornament section, so I got it for $2. Its theme is a wood cutting board with a rooster on it, and in my kitchen I have a rooster that my grandfather cut out of wood using a jigsaw, so by hand. He went around. He didn't have a scroll saw. He did this by hand, and so I'm really proud of it. And it's black and it's large, and so I have it on my my pantry door, and I really love it. And this kind of reminded me of it, so I thought I might hang this, also somewhere in the kitchen. I've got a little spot next to my sink, though. I think I would like to hang this. Of course, I had to get a little red truck to go on the Christmas tree, so I loved this one. A little more realistic than some that they would have. Then, let's see. Oh, I got a couple of the Christmas ornaments. This, I don't get things that I can make myself, but this one I just really liked. And it was, I think they ended up being, $2 a piece. So I really like that. I got us one and my daughter one. They had, of course, all their fall was on sale, so I got this for $2. And these are wood stickers. Pumpkins and leaves, really neutral. I love those. I might have to share those with somebody who loves pumpkins. I don't know. Maybe not. her box is already taped up. This was Tim Holtz. It was 50% off, so it's $2.50. And the fork, knife, and spoon, I have a plan for these as well on a mixed media page, so maybe you'll get to see that one day. This is a stamp that we picked up for using when we make a card or something like that to mail out to somebody. We really like that, and that way we can sign our initials. My daughter and I both create and send out, so that would give us something to do. I've been using Stampin' Up! Stamp. This is hand stamped by Leslie Jones. That, you know, if I don't stamp it, then that's kind of weird. Since Tim Holtz was on sale, I picked up a pair of his 5-inch mini snips. So for around $5.50, and they're the small kind. Can you see them in there? Yeah. Short. So about, what is that? About 2-inch blades. And it's the same micro serration blades that just, they really, really cut forever. So yeah, picked up those. Been wanting some, but finally they're on sale. Okay, then in the 70% off section, I found this stamp back there, I think, and probably something else I found. But anyway, I also found these little milk cans. So my grandfather had a dairy barn, and we milked cows for Barber's Milk Company, if you know that company. And so I have some butter churns, and I have milk cans that I have, and milk bottles that I have from my grandfather. So I really like these, and I was thinking about my garland, and I bought 5 of these. And my daughter said, you know, obviously I'm going to paint them all white or black, depending on, you know, what I decide. But because my grandfather's milk cans were either white or black. But my daughter said, you know, if I get 5 of them, I could put Mary, you know, for Christmas. And then when we were coming home, I said, you know what I could do? I could put Jones. So there we go. I'm going to have these in a white color with black letters on them and Jones. And I will hang them from my neutral everyday garland, and then add a little holiday garland over the top of it as it comes time. So maybe someday you'll get to see that. I get to creating, and I'll make a bunch of things, and then I'm like, but people don't want to hear about that. They don't want to see that. So, you know, if you're interested in some of the things I'm mentioning, leave me a comment below, and then it'll remind me, hey, you need to make sure that you show that to them. This was in the Christmas craft section, which actually is backed by the 70% off section in my Hobby Lobby. But it's these Canadian pine stems. There's 24 pieces of it. And the interesting thing is, I'll pay $1 at Hobby Lobby, and I think there's 6 or 10 or 12 stems in there, and they have the wide bristles. And I will give them a haircut to get them down to this size, because I take these or those Dollar Tree ones, and I'll do them in a circle, and you have a little mini wreath, and it makes an ornament or you know, part of a gift tag that can be a gift as well. So they're really cute to do things like that and make little gift tags that can go on a plate of cookies or something like that you give as a gift. So I picked up 2 packs of these because, I mean, that's a year-round kind of thing too, because you can make a wreath and put anything on it because it's green. I've been wanting some of this archival ink, so I went ahead and picked that up. It was not 50% off, but I used my coupon on it. And it's one thing I don't have to put away. Then in Target, they had their fall was 50% off in their dollar spot, and the Halloween was 75% off in their dollar spot. So I picked up this pack of tea towels. There's 2 tea towels, so 50% off of that. So $1.50 for these 2 cute tea towels. One's got this and this, and I thought, you know, this is a great little gift. for, somebody that, a quick little gift, you tie it with a really cute ribbon or something. So I always get a couple little things like this. This, without the Target tag, makes a good gift for anybody for their kitchen year round. So this is a birthday present even. Probably going to use that in our family Christmas though. They had in their Halloween section these $1 little metal vase cuppy things. And so $1, it was in the Halloween section, so 75% off that. So I got them for $0.25. And I've been wanting these ever since I've seen the white ones that IKEA carries. And of course, I don't have an IKEA, within 500 miles of me. Maybe less than that. Maybe around 360 miles. Because there's one in Atlanta. But here we go. It's black. Don't do black. So, at least not in my craft room. So, I'm going to paint these. I have some white spray paint that I'm going to paint these and then use them. How am I going to use them? I don't really know yet. Don't ask me things like that. You make me have to think. But, eventually you will see these in place in my room tour when I do a full craft room tour. Which I will be doing. Just, I don't know when. And then, just in case you have a grandchild, I just wanted to show. I picked him up a little stocking because he's my Mac James. And then, we were in, I think this was Target. Yeah, Target. So, you can see fluffy, 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 furry, furry, furry. It's got a little bear right there. And then, it's got the hat. Look at this. Isn't that the cutest thing? So Sydney Grace got this from Ike. Okay. I think that's it. Oh my goodness, that was the quickest haul I've ever had. Okay, so I will be posting these videos either together or separate or however they are. And I hope you will like them and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I do mixed media. I do mini albums. I do journals. I do a little bit of everything, so just come back by and see what's up, and I will see you soon. Bye.